during last night, the night of Qadr, and I'm sure that you're getting ready for the night of 21st and the 23rd. But what's better than the recitation of the Holy Quran, which we always actually start and finish and have our programs with the recitation of the Holy Quran, which is highly recommended during these days and nights. As every day at 4 p.m. UK time, we are coming and knocking the doors of your hearts. We are going to open the doors of your hearts with the beautiful verses of the Holy Quran, with the beautiful voices of the national and international reciters of the Holy Quran. Without further delay, it's a great opportunity for us to have with us a handsome, mashallah, and gentleman reciter of the Holy Quran. I'm saying salam to him, and inshallah I ask him to introduce himself to you, dear viewers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam, Sayyidina wa rahmatullah.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah.
Ramadan kareem.
Alayna wa alaykum.
And عظم الله لكم الأجر.
Wa rajurkum, Allah yataqabbal a'malkum.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah.
How are you doing with the holy month of Ramadan?
Well, it's a blessed month. Had the opportunity to recite alongside yourself in the majalis, doing tartil, khatam of juz every night. Alhamdulillah.
If you don't mind, this is your camera. Introduce yourself to our dear viewers. How old are you, and your complete name, and where do you come from, if you don't mind?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Ali Hussain, and I am 29 years old. And
but you look younger, mashallah.
Thank you.
You look younger, mashallah.
I appreciate it, Sayyid. But yeah, I come from Iraq originally, and I have some Iranian blood mixed as well.
Okay, mashallah. So you have a mixture of two things together, mashallah. And if you don't mind, what do you do?
So I'm a data analyst.
Data analyst, mashallah.
Working at the moment in Department for Education.
Oh, very good, very good, good. Department for Education. So, Maulana Aziz, definitely, inshallah, we'll listen to your beautiful recitation. But as I promised to our dear viewers, every day from the same juz, I have to recite some verses. Of course, it's difficult for us to do the whole juz, but at least some verses from the same juz, inshallah, I'm going to recite. Dear viewers, I'm going to recite from Surah Al-Furqan, page number 365, and inshallah, join into the next page. Please open your Quran. As I always mention, looking at the verses of the Holy Quran, you will get more rewards. So, Surah Al-Furqan, page number 365, from verse number 61, inshaAllah ta'ala. Anywhere you are, please beautify your beautiful voice with the salat ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum al-sharif. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا. وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما. والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما. والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما. إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما. تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا. وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا. وعباد الرحمن وعباد الرحمن وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما. والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا
سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما والذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما والذين لا يدعون مع الله إلها آخر ولا يقتلون النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ولا يزنون ومن يفعل ذلك يلقى أثاما ومن يفعل ذلك يلقى أثاما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا إلا من تاب وآمن وعمل عملا صالحا فأولئك يبدل الله سيئاتهم حسنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما. ومن تاب وعمل صالحا فإنه يتوب إلى الله متابا. والذين لا يشهدون الزور وإذا مروا باللغو مروا كراما. والذين إذا ذكروا بآيات ربهم لم يخروا عليها صما وعميانا. والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. أولئك يجزون الغرفة بما صبروا ويلقون فيها تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنت مستقرا ومقاما. قل ما يعبأ بكم ربي لولا دعاؤكم فقد كذبتم فسوف يكون لزاما. صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسول الله وآله الأطهار. على رسول الله وآله الأطهار. Thank you very much, dear viewers. So I try to
bring the majority of the melodies based on the meaning. So that is the aim of the Quran night show. So we are going to give you every day one recitation, but based on the meaning. If the verses are about, for example, mu'mineen, about good occasions, so we recite with maqam sika. It's about instructions, so we recite with maqam ar-rast. When it is about punishment, about adab, so we normally recite with maqam either saba or ajam, which I recited partly in maqam ajam, verses of the والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم. So recited in maqam al-ajam. We have maneuvering different melodies. We have done, I think, the majority of the melodies. We have done bayati. Ali Hussain as will help me. We have done bayati. We have done ras. We have done ajam, sika, and we have done nahawand. We have done hijaz. We have done parts of the Kurd. We have done the rast as well again.
Yeah.
So we have done the majority of the melodies. May Allah accept from us, inshallah. So definitely we'll listen to the beautiful voice of Ali Hussain. I remember this fellow gentleman, mashallah, at the time he used to come to the jalasa. Beautiful voice at that time. I used to mention that Ali Hussain is the Shahat Anwar Athani. Inshallah, definitely you will listen to his beautiful recitation. Those people, they have listened to his tartil, definitely they really enjoyed while Ali Hussain was reciting with the nice melody he was reciting. So before your recitation we have some questions, inshallah, and then inshallah we'll listen to your beautiful recitation. Ali Hussain, when did you first start the recitation of the Holy Quran?
When we were young, my mother used to put a lot of effort in terms of memorizing the last small surah.
Yeah.
This was up until about the age of 6 or 7, but actual recitation and learning of Quran I started late, so that would be at the age of 14, 15.
14, 15.
No.
Good. And you mentioned about your mom as well, but who was your main motivator, support and motivator?
The motivation came from family in general. They always played Quran in the house.
MashaAllah.
So my parents are not like Quran reciters, but they really enjoy listening to Quran. It's most of what I heard growing up. So I fell in love with the recitations of Minshawi at the time and Abdul Basit, and that's when my journey started.
Good. So your favorite reciter was?
Minshawi at the time.
Minshawi at the time. Yeah. Good. And nowadays, who is your favorite reciter?
Right now, from the ones that are alive would be Hamid Shakir Najat and Mahmoud Shahat as well. And then from the ones that passed away, the father Shahat and Muhammad Imran and Mustafa Ismail.
Ahsan. So based on your profession, your work, and then recitation of the Holy Quran, how do you manage to actually level these two things together, reciting Quran and as well doing your job as a full-time maybe?
Yeah. Most of the hard work in terms of Quran and learning has already been, alhamdulillah, completed.
Alhamdulillah.
But we're still learning every day, of course. But I do have time to practice on a daily basis, at least reciting the Quran in tartil format. For example, now I'm actually, as you know, learning to recite with melodies in tartil, which is something new to me from before. So taqiq is something ongoing, always reciting, always practicing. There's always programs as well that I'm involved in. So, alhamdulillah.
Do you remember what was the first surah you actually learned to recite when you were young?
It was the basics. When very young.
Yeah.
So Surah Al-Fatiha
and
Ikhlas, and at the time, all of the small ones, the Qalaqil and the rest, up until Surah Al-Shams, I think most of them.
MashaAllah. So, what maqam melody is your favorite? Nahawand.
I think you know. It's just Nahawand is very easy to use everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it can be used in sad ayat, in happy ayat,
Yeah,
in questioning back and forth. So it's very flexible.
Yeah.
But also, there's a lot of feeling that goes into Nawan.
Yeah, completely
So-
right. Completely right. As you know, of course, in the maqamat, so we usually we call Arast as the Abul Maqamat, but in the another context they call Maqam al-Nahawand as Malikul Maqamat. I mean, it's very beautiful. Maqam Nahawand is really beautiful, as you mentioned, so you can bring it in different contexts. And as well, of course, usually Maqam Nahawand, we use it as the mainly Maqam Nahawand, we use it in whenever we have conversation in the Holy Quran, or whenever we have a story. You know, the many stories the Qurra, Shuyukh, they have recited. Like, for example, Mustafa Ismail, you mentioned that famous one with
وقتل داود جالوت وآتاه الله الملك والحكمة.
So it's all about the story of Talut and Jalut. So beautifully they recite. Yeah, it is Malikul Maqamat. So that is really I personally, sometimes when you go to Nahawand, it's a new atmosphere. You can maneuver more in Nahawand. Good, because it is starting from Do as well, from Daraja Do. It's like Maqam al-Rast. Good. So we don't want to wait our dear viewers, because they want to listen to your beautiful voice. Which surah you're going to recite for us, and which page number?
So Surah Maryam,
Surah
and
Maryam.
page 307.
307. Dear viewers, could you open your Quran, Surah to Maryam, page number 307, and which ayah number?
Ayah 27, inshallah.
Ayah 27. فأتت به قومها تحمل. Yes? Okay, dear viewers, please open your Quran, and inshallah, Ali Hussain is going to recite for us Surah to Maryam. Go ahead, please, Mawlana.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
يا رحمن يا رحيم يا رحمن يا رحيم.
فأتت به قومها تحمله.
نعم نعم.
قالوا يا مريم لقد جئت شيئا فريا.
الله الله الله.
يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغيا.
الله الله الله. الله أكبر.
فأشارت إليه قالوا كيف نكلم من كان في المهد صبيا.
الله 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 الله. الله أكبر.
قال إني عبد الله
إيه نعم نعم. الله الله الله.
آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا.
الله 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 الله. الله أكبر.
قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا.
إيه نعم نعم. الله الله.
وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا. قال إني عبد الله قال إني عبد الله قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا.
الله أكبر ما شاء الله.
وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا.
الله أكبر ما شاء الله. جميل.
وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا.
نعم.
وسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا. والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا.
الله ما شاء الله. أحسنتم.
ذلك عيسى بن مريم.
نعم.
ذلك عيسى بن مريم. ذلك عيسى بن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون. ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه.
الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر ما شاء الله.
سبحانه.
الله سبحان الله. الله
سبحانه.
الله سبحان الله. الله
سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون.
ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسول الله وآله الأطهار على رسول الله وآله الأطهار.
Beautiful recitation from Ali Hussain, mashallah. May Allah reward you with this beautiful recitation. Of course, this recitation requires many practice and many years of the practice, alhamdulillah, you have done. So, dear viewers, we are at your service now. If you want to call or if you have any questions from Brother Ali Hussain or from me, or if you want to recite some verse of the Holy Quran, you want to check your recitation, go ahead. Inshallah, we will be happy to hear from you. Yesterday and every day, mashallah, we have received calls from our dear viewers, a recited verse of the Holy Quran, and they get actually feedback from us in the field of recitation. So what about better days and nights like this? So we are just in the very best occasion of the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Qadr, He himself says, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةِ الْقَدْرِ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ. So just one night is better than, it's because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not comparing one night to another night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comparing one night, comparing with the month. So one night is better than 100 months. So this night is exceptional. So we have to dedicate our time to learning the proper recitation of the Holy Quran as Brother Ali. He did beautifully, pronunciation of letters, ahkam, everything, melodies, and as well as he mentioned, he likes Nahawan and he recited with Nahawan as well. He changed the Nahawan, mashallah, beautifully. So, Brother Ali, in the field of recitation of the Holy Quran, of course, for example, you are data analyst, yes?
No.
Yeah, but what is your plan for the Quranic, actually, profession, we say, your Quranic future for yourself?
To constantly work on myself, perfect everything. I think with the Quran, it's non-stop. You're always learning something new. For instance, as we spoke earlier, I am now learning tartil. It's a whole different style of recitation in terms of the melodies and the focus and strengthening the ahkam. But the plan, inshallah, is to recite better and better and improve. Continue to recite in programs, and inshallah one day, if we have the blessing from Allah, start teaching slowly.
Inshallah,
and I think that's something important.
You have to, you deserve, you have to. So Ali, we have a caller. Let's see who is. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Your name and from where you're calling?
My name is Haidar.
Haidar, mashallah, as a great person, mashallah. May Allah reward you. You are actually, we have to give you a medal, by the way, Haidar. You are a great person, mashallah. Do you want to recite or you have a question? Which surah? Surah to Quraysh, mashallah. Surah to Quraysh. Some of the surahs, they have al at the beginning, and some of the surahs you don't have. Like, for example, Surah to Maryam. You cannot say Surah to Maryam or Surah to Fussilat. The same thing, Surah to Quraysh. Yeah? We don't have Surah to Quraysh. Yeah? Okay, go ahead. When you're ready.
لإيلاف قريش إلى رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت.
Okay, sorry Haidar, I stop you because I want to correct you. Yeah? If you can start again, the short vowel you shouldn't extend. لإيلاف قريش قريش and then إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف. Do it please. Start from the beginning. أحسنت.
إيلاف قريش
ما شاء الله.
إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف
والصيف ما شاء الله. رحلة الشتاء. carry on ما شاء الله.
فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت
نعم.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
وآمنهم من خوف. Another thing as well, just here, الذي أطعمهم, the ta, it should be from its point of articulation and as well the quality of قلقلة here we have, and the quality of إطباق for letter ta. Each letter should have 5 main qualities. Okay, recite again the last ayah, الذي أطعمهم. Again please.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
أحسنت. صدق الله. I will give you more feedbacks. Say صدق الله. أحسنتم ما شاء الله حيدر. Great man. I really appreciate your effort and your bravery, and I'm sure that your mom and dad support you. So I know you are coming to our Quranic session. You're a great man. You're a great man. So rules of Nun Sakin and Tanween, inshallah, you will learn with your teachers, inshallah, in our Dar al-Quran. So we see, especially, الذي أطعمهم من جوع, من إخفاء and جوع إدغام with غنة. Inshallah you will learn this stuff. One point which you can work you yourself, that the short vowel you shouldn't extend more than 1 count. Yes? And you are doing good job, and I'm proud of you, and you will get many rewards definitely. At this young age, you are reciting Quran, and even you have received ahsant and praising from Ali Hussain. MashaAllah. Ahsantum. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good. Ali, so inshallah, definitely you have this risala upon you, zakatul ilmi nashruhu. We have this hadith, and you have to inshallah convey the knowledge you have to the next generation. So we are coming now to some other questions. Maybe it should be some of them not very personal, but personal.
No.
Your favorite one or your best one, that is. Okay. Who could be your best friend? If you don't want to mention, you can say pass.
No, I have a couple of best friends. I have Ali al-Dahwi, which you know. I have Dawa Hussain.
He's a great man, by the way. When I was actually during the holy month of Ramadan, I was sending to the group that who are ready for Juz, he recommends you, Ali.
No.
You know, I knew you were disappearing for a period of time, yes? Yeah, I don't know, but you used to come to our jalasa, and believe me, I was enjoying your recitation at that time. But you have, alhamdulillah, the same style.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, mashallah. The time maybe 10 years, more than 10 years, but alhamdulillah, you haven't changed physically, mashallah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Ali al-Dahwi he is a great reciter. He was in our program. He was reciting beautifully, mashallah. And your best day of week?
Friday.
Why?
I was born on Friday.
No, you were born on Friday, mashallah.
Yeah. But also, I think there's so much barakah on that day. You know, everything happens, Salah, Quran. It's just a blessed day.
And especially in this country, after Friday, it's weekend, so you enjoy your weekend, mashallah.
Yeah,
good.
Exactly.
Yeah, Friday is the best day, and that's what we expect the day of the appearance of Imam of our time.
Inshallah.
Your best food? You're mentioning during the holy month of Ramadan, so at least we need some water to our mouth to come.
It would have to be, my favorite cuisine is Persian.
Persian.
And it would have to be chilo kebab.
Chulu kebab.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. And what about Iraqis? You don't like the food?
No, of course I do.
It's
it would
Qayma
be-
Najafi?
No. We eat enough of that in Muharram.
Yeah.
It would be cozy.
It's just for the Muharram, that period of time, Qayma Najafi?
It's popular for Muharram, but generally speaking, no, they still eat it, outside of Muharram as well. But
Do you
mainly
have Tarshana?
Torshan, yeah.
I like Tarshana, by the way.
You do, yeah?
Yeah, I remember one of my friends, Abu Ali, he invited me. It was nice, by the way, Tarshana. So you like
Very
it?
nice. Yeah.
And your favorite drink?
Favorite drink would be coffee.
Coffee. You like it?
It's
But
like-
you know, too much coffee is not good for the voice.
Really?
Yeah.
I do
Caffeine
about...
and stuff is not good for the voice.
Mm,
Tea, coffee, and especially Iraqi tea is not good.
it's generally quite thick.
It's very thick, by the way. You know, when you go to Karbala during Arba'in, oh my God, that chai, oh mashallah, it's really strong. But I like chai Hamid.
Mm.
Well, still, Hamid is not good for your voice during recitation, but it's very good. It's very good. I like that one.
Is ginger water good for your
Yeah,
voice?
ginger water is good for your voice. There are many other things good for your voice. Normally, hot water is good before your recitation. Not very hot, but the hot which is coming a little bit warm. That is very good for the voice. Drinking water itself, but not cold water, is very good. So your favorite drink is coffee. Which type of coffee you like?
You mean like cafes or...
Yeah, I need coffee. Which type of coffee you drink?
Most of the time it's just Nescafe, instant coffee.
Okay, instant coffee.
We're here and there, go outside.
MashaAllah, good. And your best time, actually, in the year, you can mention, what is the best time for you?
Ramadan.
Ramadan, you like it. Why?
It's just so much blessings. Everything you do is ibadah in Ramadan. From sleeping to salah to reading Quran and a'mal. And it's an opportunity to... Obviously, every day is an opportunity to get closer to Allah, but mainly in Ramadan, there is the environment and the blessing, and you're already disciplined from eating food and abstaining from other things, so it's an opportunity to even push yourself more.
I want to have your idea about the Quran in our communities, in our societies, especially the Shia community.
I think we have a lot of work, the Shia community, to do in terms of the Quran, in terms of spreading the importance of the Quran, paying attention and focusing on Quran, particularly in not just in Ramadan but all the year, throughout the year. To always put Quran first. I mean, Quran is Kalamullah, it's the words of Allah. It's not the words of mankind. It's not something small. It's every deen came with a miracle, and our miracle is this Quran. And we are grateful to have the Quran with us in our hands and in our homes every single day. And I think it's generally put aside sometimes. Sometimes not too much attention is paid to the Quran, and a lot of the times it's put second or third before other things.
Yeah, you're completely right. You know, you have to mention here, for example, other sects of Islam, so they really give proper value to the recitation of the Holy Quran, and as well reciters of the Holy Quran. You will see they will invite greatest reciters to their community, to their centers, so they recite Quran. They have nights of Quran, different occasions. Although we in Ahlulbayt here, for example, that's a platform. At least we have every day 1 hour, so we invite reciters of the Holy Quran like you, so the people, they know you more, so that we have in our community sisters and brothers, they are reciting Quran and they are good reciters, so we should use them in our programs, in our majalis. But as you mentioned, unfortunately, because I am with the community, I see they are not giving that value should give to the Quran and to the reciters of the Holy Quran. Believe me, the Rawadit, which is the eulogist, they have higher maqam than the reciters of the Holy Quran.
Correct.
Unfortunately. But this is not the school of, this is not the school of Ahlulbayt. This is not respected, this is not expected by Ahlulbayt, because they used to, we call them Quran Natiq.
No.
But we should actually be like them. We should have both together. إني تارك فيكم الثقلين كتاب الله وعترتي.
No.
So even the Holy Prophet first mentions Quran and then Aitrati.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't say that we have to always the Quran higher than Ahlulbayt. It should be. By the way, it is higher because it's a Kalamullah.
No.
Ahlulbayt without Quran, they are not. They're nothing.
No.
Yes. So we should always focus that, as you mentioned, we should be appreciated. We should thank Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. At least we have a guidance with us at our homes. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
No.
But that is unfortunately the problem we have in our community, that we don't have even many memorizers of the Holy Quran. Why Egyptian reciters? They are good reciters.
Yeah.
They haven't come from another world. Believe me, you are better than many of them. Yes? Why? Because the main thing is they focus on Quran, they memorize Quran, they have Quran in their chest, in their heart, and then they go for the recitation of the Holy Quran. When you know some surahs, you recite without any problem. So you sit properly, because the sitting is very important when you recite in the recitation of the Holy Quran. The sitting position is very important. How you sit. If you do like this, so you don't have enough nafas.
Correct.
The breathing is not good. But if you sit properly, as we call it, straight, so you have enough nafas, you can maneuver, you can recite beautifully. That is the thing. So, your best gift as you have received in your life till now, if you don't mind.
Would be Quran.
Quran.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
I mean the recitation of the Holy Quran. You're being able to recite Quran, yes?
No.
Because we have received many Qurans.
Yeah.
Yes?
Of course. I think the ability to become a reciter and to learn from great teachers like yourself, Sayed Jalal, is in itself a blessing from Allah. It wouldn't have happened if there's no tawfiq from Allah. No.
Good. Have you participated in any competitions?
Yeah, years ago.
In which competitions?
So in Islamic Center, they have the Quran competitions. I was also invited to Iran to participate in the Students International Competition.
MashaAllah.
But unfortunately, that I had to decline because it coincided with the exams at the time, university exams. So it was unfortunate, but alhamdulillah, I've had the opportunities to do.
Inshallah, you have still time to go. To still have time to go to participate. Participating in competitions are good. Are really good, because you will get ready for the competition and you will see many friends, you will see many judges, and you will learn many things from the judges, from the friends from different countries. Because of the competition we have participated, we have friends, for example, from every country, from Egypt, from Iran, from Indonesia, Malaysia, from everywhere we have friends. Why? Because you participated in competition and you have seen those people. Inshallah, we will have you inshallah in a one competition, definitely. So we have another caller. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you doing? From where you're calling?
My name is Robert and I'm calling from London. I wanted to first start with congratulate Sayed Jalal and the brother for the great recitations in the Akbar Foundation and the daily juz'as that are being read in the Islamic Center, in the Khoi Center.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I wanted to ask the brother a question as well. How has he managed to read coinciding with Sayed Jalal and keeping the same tone at the same time, while Sayed Jalal is reading with his great recitation, great voice, and he has mashallah kept that reading at the same pace.
It's for you, I think.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you for the question. So for me, I think it's just I focus on the melodies that I recite with and the style I recite with is something I worked on myself, so it's unique.
Yes.
So it's almost stuck in my head, and I almost inside my head I recite it in that melody before I go ahead and recite after Sayed Jalal. It is difficult. I mean, when you hear Sayed Jalal's beautiful voice and melodies, it's very easy to try and copy him, but I try and stay focused and do what I can. It comes with practice.
Because I find that sometimes maybe a bit of a challenge where sometimes, for instance, you hear someone's melody and then you try to implement your own, but it's like you might get mixed between one and another. So it's been very nice to hear your, the different recitations, like you said, very unique.
I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much, Maulana Aziz. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your call. And please remember us in your du'as. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Ali, from our program, Quran Night, it's a small gift for you. Thank you very much for being with us and lighting the program with your beautiful recitation. Okay, dear viewers, you could be, instead of Ali or Hussain, in this blessed chair, Quranic chair we mentioned, because that's specifically for guest reciters. So this really blessed chair, because we have many reciters. It might be we have to sell this chair in the auction, because 30 days of the reciters they are coming here and sitting there. So that's blessed chair. So inshallah, maybe in one gala dinner for Ahlulbayt, we can sell that for the auction, inshallah. So we thank Brother Ali Hussain for his actual presence in our program, for his beautiful recitation, and we thank you, dear viewers, and inshallah we'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. with another guest reciter. Please remember us in your du'as, and inshallah we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.